over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Raiders going up against the Cardinals. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Oakland Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
We begin the next half-century of Super Bowls to a strobe of flashes. Super Bowl 51 from Houston is underway. Here's Tywan Jones on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Leading the Oakland Raiders onto the field is Derek Carr. Now, Week 8, he had that 513-yard game, best in Raider history. He followed that up with 184 yards, no touchdowns, and no picks, but they got the win.
I loved how he managed the game, and I know everyone goes crazy when you use that term, makes it sound like he's a lesser quarterback. I think it's one of the highest compliments you can give one. Think about how he played against Tampa, had to fire it all over the place, put up the big numbers, and they did get the win. In this case, the running game was working so well, he didn't have to do that. Took care of the football, no interceptions, and the Raiders won.
Just what you want on a first down run. Week 9, a good one for Latavius Murray, his first 3-touchdown game of his career.
And I love how you have to add the 114 yards on the ground with those 3 touchdowns, right? That put him in really rare category, didn't it? Warren Dunn, D'Angelo Williams, the only other two who had 100 yards and 3 touchdowns against the defending Super Bowl champ.
How about that? And they needed it on the ground because they struggled a little bit through the air, but Latavius Murray produced. And Mr. Cooper Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college, but Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Surveying the field. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now Carr throwing on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A nice gain of 21 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Here's Murray. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
To draft a guy in the 6th round and he gives you a 1,000-yard season at some point, would you say he's good value?
That's good return on investment. He was the first Raiders guy to rush for 1,000 yards in 2015 since McFadden back in 2010.
Latavius Murray, remember the name.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And now Sebastian Janikowski on from the long distance. He's hit from 61 and 63 in his career. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They take over 1st and 10 up near midfield.
Here we go. Wide 18.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A big play there out of the running game. 35 yards.
I can't help but laugh. And the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with in film, wanting to know why he's not getting started carries.
That's what he's thinking. Great carry there. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Have you talked with your friends who are in the fantasy leagues? I keep hearing David Johnson's name is coming up in a big way.
Boy, he was a steal 3rd rounder out of Northern Iowa, and I think last year started as a 4th string back, didn't he?
He certainly did, but boy, he produces the year one on. Remember, can run it. He can catch it. He was a wide receiver in Northern Iowa before he became a running back, and also has great kick return ability. Ran one back for a touchdown in 2015.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
That was second down run for Murray. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Time to step aside. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Carr now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
We can talk about rookie quarterbacks and mistakes they make, but an 11-11 record and 24 touchdowns, 7 interceptions going into this weekend's games, that wasn't too bad.
Not bad at all, and understandably a lot of people talking about Prescott and Wentz, but you say Cody Kessler deserves a little love.
I think so. He made a 6th start against Dallas, threw a touchdown pass, and continues to be accurate and tough in the pocket. Carson Wentz, I think, is still playing well, despite the fact the team's had a little bit of a losing skid. But Dak Prescott threw 3 touchdown passes at Green Bay, threw 3 more against Cleveland last weekend.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Palmer. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. And that's going to be incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. Well, we've got a second. Let's discuss what our crew was talking about before the game. Best quarterback so far in the league. Some thought Dak Prescott. Some thought Matt Ryan. There were a few Matthew Stafford picks in there. What do you think?
There were some pitch battles going on, weren't there? I'm just glad that they calmed down so we could actually do this game. But I think Matt Ryan, with great help from Julio Jones, has to be one of the top guys to discuss. You mentioned Dak. But how about Ezekiel Elliott powering Dallas? And Matthew Stafford does not get enough attention. If Detroit keeps winning, he'll be in that race.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by first-rounder Carl Joseph. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Holding offense.
So the grab there by the defense, the holding penalty call. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. That one goes for 36 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jermaine Gresham from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Catanzaro now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've reached halftime at a low-scoring 51st Super Bowl from Houston. As we send you on over to And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the third quarter. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Palmer to throw on second down. Looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. 2 veterans there. Palmer to Fitzgerald. 42 yards.
Here we go.
Throwing now. Palmer on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
18.
They'll fake the give to Ellington. Now it's Palmer. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Larry Fitzgerald, 33 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And it is now 21-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He's got time. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Fresh set of downs here.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The Pro Bowler, Calais Campbell, in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Fame.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Seth Roberts, 45 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 20. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now it's Palmer. He's going to air one out. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Palmer throws. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Now Carr going to give it to Murray on a draw play. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
We got three, fellas. We got three. All right, here we go. Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
They're going to run it with Murray. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. 2 minutes to go in Super Bowl 51 from Houston. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go back to Murray on 1st down. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Carr going to throw. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's brought down. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Carr now on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion. Carr now to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Finding time. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sean Smith. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. And they're going to speed things up here. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
False start, offense.
The penalty on 1st down backs him up 5. It's now 1st down and 15.
3 down. Here we go. Red 18.
From the gun, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
Carr. And hauled in here by Rivera. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And quickly, they get to the line.
Here we go. Red 18.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
False start. Offense. Still first down.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun now for Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's second down. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And it's third down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
False start. Offense. Still third down.
They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Can't find anyone open. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. Now Carr, gotta have this one. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And that should just about put this one in the win column for the Cardinals. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
Get ready. 1-18. 1-18.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game. On second down, Johnson. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Holding. Offense.
And the Cardinals have done it. They're the kings of the NFL. Arizona, your Super Bowl champs. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.